Welcome back, royal enthusiast. If you're new here, we're thrilled to have you join us for another exclusive dive into the intriguing world of the British royal family. Today, we bring you a story that promises to captivate your attention and leave you with plenty to think about. The royal family is facing a monumental crossroads, one that could change the course of history forever. King Charles III's health remains a source of global concern as his ongoing battle with cancer casts a shadow over the future of the monarchy. Yet, it's not just the king's health that has the world watching closely, it's also the growing rift between his two sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. What was once a tight-knit family is now a divided monarchy, and the tensions are only escalating. Prince William, the steadfast heir to the throne, has faced unimaginable challenges from an early age. Growing up in the spotlight, witnessing the tumultuous breakdown of his parents' marriage, and enduring the tragic loss of his beloved mother, Princess Diana, William's life has been anything but easy. Yet, through it all, he has had to navigate royal expectations, familial duty, and the heavy burden of being the future king. His relationship with King Charles has been especially strained. The royal family's public image of unity often masks the personal struggles that shape their decisions, and Prince William's strained relationship with his father is at the heart of the matter. The early years of Prince William's life were marked by emotional upheaval. The royal split between King Charles and Princess Diana became a global spectacle, a source of pain for the young prince. The constant media scrutiny, combined with the emotional turmoil of watching his parents' marriage fall apart, set the stage for William's complex relationship with both his parents. As a young boy, he witnessed the devastating toll that scandal and public scrutiny took on his mother, and the emotional scars left by her tragic death would shape his views on love, loyalty, and family for years to come. While King Charles may have tried to play the part of a dutiful father, the emotional distance between them only grew as William matured, leaving a gulf between father and son that would take years to heal. Prince William's relationship with his father has been profoundly impacted by the betrayal he witnessed from Charles during his marriage to Diana. The public revelations of Charles's affair with Camilla Parker Bowles were especially painful for William, who had already been grappling with his mother's mental suffering. Growing up, he found himself torn between loyalty to his mother and respect for the monarchy, which only added to the internal conflict he faced. The knowledge of his father's betrayal deepened the rift, making it more difficult for William to accept Charles's leadership and creating a distance that has never truly healed. Adding to this emotional turmoil was William's own personal struggle with the media. From a young age, he was under intense public scrutiny, and the pressure of living in the royal spotlight took a significant toll on his mental health. As a young child, the constant pursuit by photographers and the media's invasive coverage of his family's private life fostered feelings of isolation and anxiety. This constant scrutiny, particularly following Diana's death, made it even more challenging for William to find his footing. As he grew older, he became increasingly aware of the effects this intense media attention had on his emotional well-being, and it became a driving force in his advocacy for mental health awareness. It was during this time of personal struggle that Prince William began to chart his own path. He started questioning the rigid traditions of the monarchy and began to envision a future where the royal family was more relatable, transparent, and in touch with the public. His desire to modernize the monarchy and make it more relevant to modern society has been a source of tension between him and King Charles. While Charles has always adhered to royal traditions and values, William has sought to embrace change and push for reforms that align with his own values of openness, mental health awareness, and environmental sustainability. As the world watched William navigate these challenges, his commitment to his mother's legacy became increasingly evident. Princess Diana's death in 1997 left a profound impact on William, and as he grew older, he made it his mission to honor her memory. Her charitable work, particularly in the areas of mental health and homelessness, became the driving force behind his own philanthropic efforts. William often speaks of his mother's influence on his perspective, and he strives to continue her legacy by advocating for causes that were close to her heart. Yet, despite this shared commitment to honoring Diana, the tension between father and son remains palpable, especially as William takes a more progressive stance on issues that Charles has traditionally resisted. One of the most significant points of contention between the two has been William's desire to modernize the monarchy. He has become a vocal advocate for change, arguing that the royal family must adapt to the changing times if it is to remain relevant to future generations. This vision of a more contemporary monarchy stands in stark contrast to Charles's more conservative approach, which prioritizes tradition and the preservation of the royal legacy. The generational divide between them has created tension, particularly as William takes on more responsibilities within the royal family and begins to play a more prominent role in the monarchy's future. The introduction of social media into the royal family's public persona has also created friction. William has embraced new communication methods, using platforms like Instagram and Twitter to connect with the public and share his personal life. In contrast, Charles has remained more reserved, maintaining a traditional approach to royal duties. This difference in approach has led to clashes between the two, with William advocating for more transparency and engagement with the public, while Charles has stuck to the old ways of maintaining a dignified, stoic image. The tension between modernity and tradition has fueled their ongoing disagreements and shaped their differing visions for the future of the monarchy. Prince William's desire to lead a modern monarchy has been particularly evident in his focus on mental health awareness. Over the years, he has become a passionate advocate for mental health, recognizing the impact it had on his own life and the lives of others. His work with organizations like Heads Together, which he co-founded with Prince Harry and Princess Catherine, has raised awareness about mental health issues and helped break down the stigma surrounding them. William's efforts to promote mental health awareness have become a cornerstone of his public life, and he continues to use his platform to push for greater recognition of the importance of mental well-being. As the heir to the throne, Prince William is faced with the difficult task of balancing his royal duties with his personal beliefs and values. The tension between his desire to modernize the monarchy and the traditional values of the royal family has been a central theme throughout his life. Yet, despite these challenges, he remains committed to leading the monarchy in a way that reflects the changing times and resonates with the public. As he continues to navigate this delicate balance, the question remains: will Prince William's vision for a modern monarchy ultimately prevail, or will the weight of tradition and the expectations placed on him as the future king prove to be too great? In conclusion, Prince William's journey has been shaped by personal struggles, family dynamics, and a commitment to modernizing the monarchy. His relationship with King Charles remains complex, but through his own advocacy for change, mental health, and transparency, William is carving out a new path for the royal family. His vision for a monarchy that is more connected to the people and in touch with modern issues is both revolutionary and contentious, but it is a vision that he is determined to see through. Whether or not this vision will come to fruition remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Prince William is ready to take the reins and guide the royal family into a new era.